Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut, a little slow today, and I'm here with Mike Kelly, and we're Real Estate Jerky Daily. What's going on, sir?
Oh, it's a busy week.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's already Wednesday, and it feels like Wednesday should be Monday, but Monday felt like it was already Tuesday, and I think Tuesday felt like it was Thursday. So I think tomorrow's Friday.
Okay, you just lost me, but okay. Well, I mean, the biggest thing that I see is the fact that Thanksgiving's next week. So I think people are
Yes.
starting this weekend to take some time off next week or whatever things are. I'm not taking any time off. I got stuff to do. I posted.
I'm taking Thursday off.
Are you?
Yeah,
Next
probably
week?
Friday next week.
I can't hear you well. Can you?
No, it's weird. There I am.
All right, there we go. There goes I.
I.
I put out there about me helping people podcast. I've created a course. I wanted some people to go through it, and I've had some people reach out. So if you want to be part of that, I don't care what you're in, real estate, mortgage, whatever, it could be in basket weaving. I don't care. But I created some things to help you also come up with the name of it, what you want to say, because that's should I name it? What should I talk about? What
are you talking about? Name it that. How about Real Estate Jerky 2?
No. What I mean is everybody. Well, that's the question. What is your audience? You need to know who your audience is before you do anything. Just like I don't know who our audience is on this.
We kind of do.
Yeah. It's a daily news thing about real estate and finance.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Why don't you go ahead and start with your numbers?
Whoa. That's surprising. Look at this. Boom. Active listings have gone up. We were in the 500s last week. We're 646 right now. Pending sales are pretty much hanging out. It's like nothing's closing.
2980, and we are November. So I'd say
middle
November,
of the week.
Yeah, middle of the month. So I'd say
10
and a half divided by, I thought we said that last week.
Yeah, we did.
That's didn't do that right.
Oh,
what did I say? It's 2980. 2980 divided by
275 a month.
10.5. Yeah, about 198 or something like that.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. I can't do math this morning.
You can't do calculus.
I think I have an extra number on here. And I can do really well with numbers for loans. Don't worry.
Yeah, I can get those closed.
Divided by 10.
266.
Yeah, there you go.
266.666.
So that's actually lower than our no. We're normally averaging 280. Yeah. That's right. Because I was just doing. If you just do 10, it's
last 2 weeks
298
of October were a little slower than the beginning 2 weeks. Some things closed and some things are closing in November, but the first 2 weeks.
God, that's just as bad as what you said a few minutes ago.
I know it, but if you follow really closely, November, the first 2 weeks have been pretty slow.
No, well, I was going to say the first week was because of the election.
Right.
And everybody's like, I'm going to wait and do nothing.
Yeah.
And then the election over, they're celebrating because now the Republican Party is the party of if you care about our country, and all we care about is that you care about the country and you want to do what's best for American people.
Right.
That's all we care about. That's part of the party.
Yep.
And you can't fight that statement. So
no, but you know what?
Will.
If you pay attention to some people on Facebook and Instagram and X, it's amazing how the Democrats are really fighting.
It's not okay. They're not only 10%. The 1% of that
those
party that's so far left. I'm sorry, far left.
Those are the loudest ones.
All right. Before we lose everybody, let me get into my numbers.
Let's look at your numbers.
All right. So stocks are higher and mortgage bonds are a little bit lower to start the day. Let's see. You're looking at the market.
Yep. Go ahead.
You're trying to see if I'm telling the truth.
Oh yeah, I know you're telling the truth.
10 years at 4.39. So we're up 1 basis points on that. So that means the bond market is not doing that great. Stock market, anyway. What's the biggest thing is the reports out of the UK showing that the CPI numbers over there rose more than expected, and the global yields are beginning to put pressure higher. One thing I see is if this thing with Russia and Ukraine keeps going and gets really big, don't worry, we're going to have the low interest rates again because we're going to think we're in World War III.
Exactly.
The big thing that everybody's focused on today is NVIDIA earnings, and that's going to be after the market closes. You're going, what? Yeah, the AI stock. Right. So if they beat expectations again, that trade will hurt bonds. But if if they don't beat expectations, it will be good for bonds because it's showing that even that company that has AI and everything is not doing as good as they think it
projected.
Yeah. Powell's speech last week said the Fed is seeing strength in the economy and they're not getting any signals that they need to be in a hurry to lower rates. But we, the consumers, aren't feeling that way.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
If you look at the New York Fed survey of consumer finance, it showed for the second month in a row, the probability of household sector being able to stay current on their debt obligations was 14%, which hasn't happened since March through April of 2020.
Okay.
That sounds like the pandemic. Almost 40% of those in the survey claim that their financial situation today is worse than it was a year ago. Why do you think that the whole market, everybody went the way it did? The red wave finally showed up. Despite the ripping stock market and ongoing home appreciation, that's close to 23% of them saying that their financial position is strong. Only 23% saying that overall out of everybody. The 90-day delinquency rate for auto balances is at the highest level in almost 15 years.
Whoa.
While seriously delinquent credit cards is at the highest level in 14 years. So what is that saying? That bottom line is it's not as rosy as everybody thinks it is out there. And I'm not talking about Rosie the Riveter.
Or the AC/DC song, Whole Lot of Rosie.
I don't know that one. Mortgage Bankers Association came out and released their application data for last week, ending 11/15, showing that overall application volume increased by 1.7%. Ooh. And applications to purchase a home were up 2% for the week and down 1% year over year, while we're worse than a year ago at this time, where we were better than a year ago at this time before. So that just tells you how everything seems like everything just
it's on the cusp.
Stop. Like everybody's thinking about it,
yeah.
But we did all this. I got Thanksgiving next week.
Now we want to break loose. Oh, I'm going to go get fat and happy.
Yeah. Refinances increased 2% from the previous week, but are also 43% higher than a year ago. Well, there wasn't much going on a year ago. I have a few going on, but people aren't as gung-ho on it like they were in September when rates were so much lower.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
September. A month and a half ago, the rates were so much lower in September.
They were.
Yeah.
They were till the Fed raised.
Yeah.
And
it screwed everything
up. The people doing it now are doing it for other reasons. And, it's funny because you have people who have a 630 FICO score thinking they can shop everywhere. And, you're doing stuff for them. And they're like, well, I got a call from my bank and credit union, and they said if I waited 3 weeks, they could get me this HELOC special thing with the starting rate of 5.99. I go, did you tell them that you had a 630 FICO score? Oh, no.
Well, then they can't do that.
Yeah, because the minimum FICO score for most HELOCs
is 680, right?
No, it's 640.
Oh, wow.
But you better have some equity in order to do that. So I'm like going, you're just wasting your time. If you talk to them, make sure you talk. What happens is when they do that trigger lead thing, especially on trigger leads, that thing might fail in the House or the Senate right now because of where everything's going on. So we'll hopefully get it back in next year to get rid of that.
Hard to promise something that doesn't exist at the time.
Well, they call and they say, and it's not a loan officer calling, because they don't have the time to call. It's just somebody calling saying, we can do better than that. I can just tell you we can do better than that.
Yeah.
Well, just wait. We'll get somebody to call you. And then they go, no, we can't do any better than that. But they just wasted all the time. But I did have a appraiser not show up to a thing yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
He had a schedule. He had it scheduled in. It was supposed to be there.
3:00 didn't show up.
Whoa.
Yeah. And the worst part is it's one of those $179 appraisals.
Oh,
that's why he's like,
that's why
I got something else that I scheduled instead.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? You're going to get kicked off of our
panel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But he probably made $475 on the next one.
Yeah.
And you know what? In this economy, you got to go where the money is.
Yeah. But if you obligate yourself to do something, go do it.
You really should, Yeah. Unless you got in a car wreck and your arm is hanging off by a thread.
Yeah. But, yeah. But,
still call.
Yeah.
You got your other arm. You got voice dial.
Tomorrow we have initial jobless claims and October existing home sales, and we'll see where those numbers are. I haven't there was an article on Housing Wire about how they're saying real estate agents are absolutely worth it. New consumer survey says. So
we really are worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, the good ones are.
Yeah.
They protect you. They keep you out of trouble. They negotiate for you. They make sure that your needs are almost 100% met. There's no 100%, in a real estate transaction. There has to be some give and take, but we do help.
And if you're a veteran out there and you don't have a disability, I have the guy to go to get you that going. I mean, we have the disability stuff that we have complain about from the military, but we never do anything about it. And I've been at 10% forever, and I've always wanted to go back, but there wasn't people to help like there are now to help you to do that. And I met with them through a Helping the Brave podcast, and we sat down yesterday and went through it. And I'm like, I'm probably going to get it, if not 90, but at least 100% disability, which is almost $4,000 a month.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's because of the stuff that I have from doing all the stuff I have. And,
right.
My kids always thought I was crazy, but,
well, you are that, but that's different.
Yeah. But it's just different how people look at it. Like the way he did it is how I look at loans and how I look at it differently than other people. And I'm like, dude, you need to be sponsor of my show. You need to do this because I need to get more people to you.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just thought it was unique that, so if you know any veteran who is a veteran, even if we know one that comes in here that does stuff and he doesn't have any, and he's got kids. And if you get at least 50%, you still get like $250 per kid per month on top of that.
Well, that could help him
a lot. Yeah.
And there's another agent in my office who's retired military, and he's got some disabilities as well.
Even if you have current, because even if some people have automatically, they got 50%, but you can go back and up that. Because I was talking to this guy, and he's like, I rent into people all the time at the gym, and he started doing it because he created a way he did his and got his in, and then he started telling people, here's how you do
what
it.
I did,
and he sends it to them, and they're like, dude, that worked so well. And then finally his son got involved during the pandemic, and they put together a whole program. They have a course on it, so you can do it yourself or you can do it with them, and they charge a fee, but they don't charge like the other companies out there charge the ridiculous fee.
And they're obviously getting results.
Yeah, very much so.
That's
and
good.
It's just amazing how people want to help people too.
Sweet.
Yeah, swing.
Dude, what's mine say?
Dude,
that's a hell of a nice looking picture on that background right there. I like it a lot.
What are you talking about?
Oh, this over here. I just kind of screw.
You're talking about on your screen.
Yeah.
The rest of us have no idea what we're talking about.
No, I know, and I don't want you to.
All right.
I just wanted to exclaim it out.
I appreciate you. That's all I have for today myself.
All I got.
That's it.
I hope to have state numbers Friday when they usually pull out, but or get posted. We had state numbers yesterday, which was supposed to be Friday's numbers.
Oh, have you seen so on Paramount? There's a new
The Land Guy.
Yeah, have you seen that? The show?
Yeah, I saw. Let's see. I think it's got
2 episodes.
2 episodes.
Did you watch them all?
I watched them both. Yeah.
What his daughter tells him about the agreement between her and her boboyfriend.
Oh.
Do you remember that?
I kind of remember that.
We'll talk to you afterwards.
Yeah.
But that's a great series. And I have Marsha finally. And Marsha's like, I'm not following. I go, okay. It usually takes about 3 episodes to really get into one of these new series.
Yeah.
Because the other one I'm watching was Lioness. Her
second season of Lioness, and it's good.
And then the other one is the Sylvester Stallone one that's really good.
The King of Tulsa.
Yeah, and then the other one is the Mayor of wherever it is. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Where is it?
I want to say Staten Island, but it's not.
No.
Anyway,
that's a great show.
So they have 4 shows on there. What's amazing about all that is MTV. If you look at MTV is the one producing all these shows, and if you watch any show now that's on MTV with the, they're putting the astronaut with the flag,
right?
And it's MTV. It's like, wow, we came out of
Well, the Lioness, the Land Guy, and
Tulsa. What?
No, not Tulsa. Anyway, Taylor Sheridan is 2 of those. Those 4 that are Taylor Sheridan's got them and is writing them and producing them.
Oh, really?
As well, and Yellowstone and
gotcha,
all that stuff. So, but good stuff.
Yeah. Well, Yellowstone's in the last season.
Is it Mayor of New York? It's not Mayor of New York. Is
Mayor
it?
of something.
Mayor of.
I don't really care.
Dang it.
I'm sure.
Ryan,
I'm sure Mark will tell us.
Ryan, if you're listening, you get it. Yeah, I was thinking Ryan would, because that's one of Ryan's favorite songs. Shows, and it's over with right now. I think they're trying to work on a new season.
Yeah, well, they're most of those are only 10 episodes.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, what happened to 22 episode seasons?
Yeah, those were comedies.
26 back in the day,
30 minutes a piece. And our local boy Jeremy, is the lead guy in there.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
And good thing, because he can barely walk now.
I think he's doing better.
I don't know.
He feels better. Bring out your dead. I'm not quite dead yet.
All right, let's go now. All right. Talk to you later. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Have a great Wednesday.
All right.
Feels like Thursday. Could be Friday.
I'm just shutting them off. Bye, guys.